It does seem like an incredible event, but is that it now? Are we finished? Can we move on?
No, we can't move on because, Harry, I'm afraid the highlight for me is still to come. And the highlight took place on this, a BMW F800R, which is a kind of normal, ordinary-looking commuting bike, but you cannot believe the type of things that this bike can do in the right hands.
Well, we managed to get a quick word with one of, it must be the busiest, hardest working bloke here in Garmisch, Chris Pfeiffer. You'll have seen him all over YouTube. He's never been to South Africa, but more of that in a moment. Let's set the scene for you. Everything in your life is four-time world stunt riding champion, four-time European champion, four-time Erzberg. Is there anything you don't do on a motorbike?
But 3 kids and not 4 kids.
Well, maybe there's one to come.
Yeah, I'm not into road racing, but for the rest, I tried everything. Trials, motocross, enduro. And my main focus, of course, is stunt riding.
The stunt riding is the first time I've ever seen it in the flesh, Chris. It's absolutely mind-boggling. He makes it look so easy, but I saw you took a little tumble yesterday, which is in a way good to remind people how close to the edge you are all the time.
Yeah, of course, it shows that it's not that easy as it looks like. It's hard work, especially at these temperatures, and it needs full concentration. And there are a couple of tricks, like my rollback 180, which didn't work out at the first try yesterday. It's like I can do 1 out of 3 maybe, and I'm never solid with this trick, but I still try it in almost every show.
So how I mean, is this something that you have to practice every day?
Almost, yeah. Like after riding shows now for 3 days, I will take a day off tomorrow on Monday.
Just a day off?
Yeah, and then on Tuesday I continue with practicing, yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned the temperatures. Obviously, that's affecting grip. Does that affect how the tricks work for you?
No, just my body temperature and the engine temperature. No, the grip is the same with touring tires. That has no big influence.
Okay. And the bike itself, he's riding an F800, it's the R.
Yep.
The modifications you've done to it, fairly simple?
Yeah, it's not it's not modified with big things, only details. And like engine, frame, the suspension, it's all standard.
Okay, and we hear, as South Africans, a possible bit of news that you might be coming to South Africa later this year.
Yes, right. I heard something, and I hope to visit Cape Town and Joburg again.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's something you cannot afford to miss. Thank you very much for your time, Chris.
Thanks, my pleasure.
I could do that.
Yeah, I know you could, Harry. I've got the ultimate faith in you. I'm pretty sure if you practiced for 1,000 or 2,000 years,
I could get there. I could get there, but that is seriously impressive, and it is on a bog standard F800R.
Essentially, as far as I could see, yeah, I think he's maybe changed the gearing a little bit. Obviously, he's got foot pegs around so he can climb around the bike and do his different things, and he's got a thumb-operated where he can change the idling speed, I think, so that he can do his no-handed wheelies.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes it look easy, but as I said to him, I saw him fall off. So you realise how close to the edge he is. I mean, he's the best in the world. It's as simple as that.
Well, you can see why it was.
And it was interesting for him to say. I mean, we spoke to Alex Baraka at the earlier part of the show. He's the head of BMW here. And he was on about, look, we're going to have a BMW Motorrad Days here in South Africa. Well, Chris Pfeiffer let it slip that he thinks he's on the way here in November. So something really cool to look forward to in the next couple of months. Talking of looking forward to stuff, we will be back after the break talking about South Africa's biggest rally.